Hello and welcome to another episode of BergenStages Television, our entertainment magazine here at Bergen Community College. I'm Jim Bumgardner, your host, and if you've been hearing a lot of mystery things happening around the Saccone Theater these days, it's because we're working on the Agatha Christie murder mystery, Murder on the Nile. And who better to help me talk about the show than two of the rivals in the show. Haley Questel, thank you for coming, Haley.
Of course, hello, thank you for having
And Maggie
me.
Winnick. Welcome, ladies.
Hey.
Thanks for being here. So we're going to talk really a lot about your two awesome characters in this show in just a little bit, but I think the audience just wants to know who the heck you are, how we were so lucky to get you here at Bergen. So, Haley, I'm going to hit you up first. Where did you go to high school?
So I went to Secaucus High School. I graduated in 2024.
Okay.
This is now my second year here at Bergen.
Uh-huh.
I started doing shows in around 7th grade or so, just through community theater and things like that.
Here in Jersey, community theater?
Yes, Hoboken Children's Theater,
sweet.
actually.
Great little theater. Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
And
Shout
then
out.
in high school, I did performances such as Clue and The Addams Family.
So you're a singer?
Yes, I do sing as well.
Good. So those two musicals or anything else did you do?
I also did Puffs, but those were the only 3 shows I got to do in high school.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Good for you. So community, and did you continue community theater in high school as well, or?
I did one show after high school, Secaucus Young Adult Theater.
Yep.
We did American Idiot, so.
Lovely show.
Yes.
Good show. Great. And Miss Maggie.
Hi.
How are we lucky to get you? Where'd you come from?
I came from Fairlawn High School, so right down the road.
Down the road?
Yep,
Good.
very close.
Great program there.
Yeah.
Did you do some theater there?
Yes, I
What
did.
did you do?
So, unlike Miss Haley, I mainly did the plays. I am not a singer. But we would mix it up. We would do a little bit of Shakespeare, a little bit of contemporary. And I would say my favorite that we did was The Tempest, and I got to be Ariel.
Oh, good. Great.
So that was a very fun role
we did
to
that
play.
15, 20 years ago here, and
Yeah.
it's such a great
Yeah,
show.
we had such a talented director, and he wrote a lot of originals. So that's why I tend to only mention the Shakespeare, because the
nobody knows
others
the
are
other things.
originals,
Good,
but they
good.
were fabulous.
Oh, good. Yeah, they've got a great program there. They do go out on the limb doing some kind of cool stuff like that as well. Did you know you guys always wanted to be actors? Was that something, if you started in 7th grade, did you start earlier? Did you?
No.
High school was...
High school was where I started.
What was it that made you suddenly say, I'm going to go audition for that play?
Well, it was actually a very close family friend, a second mother to me named Sarah Paterno. I love her so much, and she has always been big in the acting world, in this film world, cinema world, and she really pushed me and was like, Mags, if you want to do this, just audition, just put yourself out there. And it worked out.
It did.
It worked out.
Yeah. And hey, I know you grew up, theater is your, in it. So what got you going to audition, I guess, for the first thing you did, but did you do stuff earlier too?
The first ever show I did was actually Legally Blonde through Hoboken Children's Theater. It was mainly just I always sing. I was in the school chorus since 2nd grade, and then a lot of my friends were in Hoboken Children's Theater. I kind of had FOMO and was like, well, I can sing. I might as well try to act and dance as well. So then I tried it out, and then I loved it, and I stuck with it ever since.
Cool. So it's in the blood. Both of you had it in the blood. You just need a little boost to get it to happen there. So are you both theater majors here at Bergen?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not.
You're not. I didn't think you were.
I'm a communications major.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. Because why?
I
didn't get you to drink the Kool-Aid on time. No.
Yes.
So communications, because?
Yeah, I'm looking to go into probably public relations further in the future. I'm looking to transfer out of Bergen probably by next year, go to communication school somewhere.
Cool.
But yeah.
Cool. So to do PR for an agency, but on the communications and ads for television and that sort of thing?
That sort of realm for sure.
In front of the camera or behind the camera?
Behind the camera.
Really?
Definitely behind the camera, yeah.
Oh, cool. And what I know you take speech communications. What other kind of courses do you take with this program?
Well, right now I'm kind of just knocking out my gen eds. I'm actually looking to transfer out of Bergen before I completely get my associates.
Cool.
So just a lot of general courses. I took some theater courses that fell under my humanities class. I got to take Theater 101 with Jessica Abrams my first semester, which was awesome. I also got to take an acting class with Professor Legionitis, which was great. And then now currently I'm in your history of musical theater class. So it's great that you can take theater classes and not have to be a theater major. And you can still be so involved in the theater program.
You can audition for shows. You don't have to be a theater major to be in our productions there. Anybody's welcome to so you're a card-carrying member of that happening there too. You so I'll get back to you in just a second. I'm going to put Maggie on the spot here. So you're a theater major. This is your first semester? No, you've been here a year.
I've been here a while. I was kind of one of those people where COVID made school really hard for me. And now that so many restrictions are gone and done with, and I can actually be in the classroom, that's what's working for me.
Cool.
So,
yeah, not being in the classroom isn't fun.
Yeah, no. It's hard to hold yourself accountable. It really is. It really is.
So, but now you're AFA theater for acting. Good. And so you're taking acting class, or have you?
Not yet, but in the spring I will be. I'm very excited.
Cool. And the gen eds. And gen eds, what are gen eds? Because people that watch the show might not have.
The gen eds are, it's kind of what it sounds like, general education. It's those classes that aren't necessary for what you're about to do moving forwards, but it's necessary to have a good head on your shoulders. So
there you go.
A math
I like that.
Class, an English class, humanities, that kind of
math, natural sciences, those kind of things that you're doing. Good. So you finish those as a part of your program, and then all that transfers with you with all the other credits to where you're going to go. So you've worked backstage as well.
Yes, I have. My first ever semester here at Bergen, I was the assistant stage manager for the performance of Harvey. It was a wonderful experience. Not only was it amazing getting the hands-on experience, I had no experience being behind stage ever before that. So it was really great to see how everything works backstage, how hard everybody works backstage, how difficult it is for crew, stage managers, everybody.
The audience has no idea all that's going on there.
All the behind-the-scenes stuff. And then that also just connected me with so many great, amazing people in the theater department here as well.
And you were a saint for doing what you did with that, because it was a revolving set, and it had to go back and forth several times. The audience had no idea that all this happened. It's like it needed to take its own curtain call because of all the work that went into it. So yeah, I think sometimes behind the scenes is kind of fun to do too. And I think the experience that you have here hopefully will let you try a little bit of everything, whether it's on stage, backstage, or somewhere else too. Have you ever done backstage? Have you ever thought of it?
I haven't, but I was gonna do hair and makeup for a show, and then COVID happened, so I couldn't do that. But a very, very good friend of mine got her BA in stage management.
Cool.
It's her thing. She loves it, and I give so much respect to the stage managers because of it. They got to deal with
They run this thing.
Everything.
Yeah, totally too.
Yes.
So let's get it. So now you came to Bergen. You're taking these classes. You're working too.
Yeah.
You both work, right? Your jobs. How's that?
Hard.
It's a lot to balance for sure.
Because you're every morning at your job pretty much?
Not every morning, but my shift is typically 5:15 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, early bird gets the worm.
And you're working a few days a week.
For me, I kind of work from home as needed as well as from campus. I'm currently working in Bergen right now through an internship as a social media consultant. So I can kind of clock in as needed, things like that, work as home as needed. So it's really great because it's flexible. It still gives me room, time, and space to keep up with classes and theater and everything.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people forget that as a community college, you're taking classes, you're driving to and from home or where you live, you're doing jobs, and you're doing 15 credits at least here at the school. So it's a really tough thing. And then you're doing a show.
Yep.
On top of it, you audition and get in a show. So let's talk about this audition process here on campus. This was the first time you auditioned when you auditioned for us.
Yeah.
But you had auditioned before for anything else?
Yes. So previously, the year prior, I was in Lysistrata.
Right.
So I had to audition for that. And then I also attempted to audition for Unnecessary Farce, which was the show prior.
You attempted to audition?
Well, I did audition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
You were there.
I was there. Yes, I was there.
So what's the audition process like, Maggie? What was it like for you to audition for this murder mystery?
Well, you were there, but no.
I was there.
So with the audition process, you're given some sides, which is little chunks of dialogue from certain scenes, and you're just told to go for it. At least for your audition process, you kind of told us, just go for it.
Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Let script speak for itself.
Yeah.
I think Agatha Christie's written an incredible script here, so if you just get out of her way, your way, let her do her stuff too. Anything that came up for that audition for you? Anything different between the Lysistrata with Peter Campbell, A Necessary Farce with Health, and
Not that I can think of.
kind of the same?
Yeah, same kind of vibe. The only difference I would say is for the Unnecessary Farce auditions, we did a improv thing before it. But yeah, kind of just go in there, go for it, give it your all, and yeah.
Yeah. Good. And you did. You both gave it your all, and you have these wonderful roles that you're doing. And so some places require you to do monologues at audition, but it seems not.
Very
What is your
grateful you
reaction to a
didn't.
monologue at an audition? Let's compare to the sides.
I like the sides because you're working off of somebody else. And with a monologue, you're not working off of anybody. You're just saying the monologue. And of course, monologues famously pretty lengthy. So if you stumble or stutter, that can kind of derail the rest of the monologue.
Yeah. You're kind of sunk as opposed to keep trying it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a monologue audition?
I have not actually.
yeah,
I've never done a monologue audition before.
I have to tell you, as a professional actor, when I was out there, I think I can count on one hand how many times I ever had to do a monologue. Most people want you to do sides, but everybody gets you prepped for these monologues. But for the most part, you don't tend to do, especially musical theater.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't have anything to do with the play that you're doing, unless you picked an Agatha Christie to do a monologue from. And then you're always told, well, don't do one from the show that you're doing. And so it just gets into that whole mess. So that's kind of like we like doing sides. We're safe with the sides and all this kind of stuff. So you both auditioned, and now how's this? Tell us a little bit about the rehearsal process here on campus.
The rehearsal process has been great. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun working with everybody. It's been good. It's been really great.
Let me pick on you then, because you've done
Yeah.
musicals. What's the difference between rehearsing for a musical and rehearsing for a murder mystery?
So, in all honesty, I love our rehearsals as they are over musicals. I would say a musical kind of has a lot more going on with musical rehearsals individually, dance rehearsals individually, where for our show we can really look into the depth of our character more, focus on, okay, how does our character talk? How does our character think? We have a lot more time to go over things like that.
Which is fun.
Yes.
Fun too. And you've done mostly plays is what you've done. So is this kind of a standard way of approaching as we do in this rehearsal process?
It is.
As we do it. Sorry guys, disclaimer, I'm directing the show. So they're answering it for me, but yeah, so kind of the same sort of.
It is. I would say that opposed to other directors, you do focus a lot on character work, which I love. That's my jam. Because I want to know why someone's doing something. Otherwise, I'm just a parrot. I'm just saying the words written on the page.
Yeah, and you got to watch that because that's
Exactly.
what happened. You suddenly go, well, I just said the line. I go, why'd you say it? I don't know. It's like, well, let's figure this out.
Yes.
And I love the length of rehearsal process we have because we can take our casual time to find it out and then throw it into the next rehearsal, and you might discover something new after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys you're making so many great discoveries. I can see the light bulb go on when you say a line, go, oh, or somebody says this about you.
Yep.
You kind of use that and go, oh, they just said that about me. So, and you have accents. Very British. Yeah. How is that going?
I love a British accent. When I did the show Puffs, my sophomore year of high school, my junior year of high school, I was one of the only people in the cast who did not get to do a British accent.
Aww.
I was very, very upset and continued to go through the entire rehearsal process still doing a British accent because I felt left out. So I love me a British accent.
And so you'd already worked on it before.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Had you done a British? Well, you did Shakespeare, so you probably kind of
We didn't do
off.
Shakespeare in the accents.
Oh, interesting.
We had free reign to.
Oh, cool. It doesn't
Obviously,
have
I
to be,
couldn't
it
say
doesn't have to be.
talk or walk. I had to speak a bit more proper than that. But we didn't have to do the full Shakespearean British. So this is a pretty new experience
Oh,
for
cool,
me.
cool, cool. And we have dialogue tapes that help you with that. And it's just,
Yes.
I think it's just go in and do it.
Yep.
See what comes out of you. Don't be afraid. Just channel your inner Mary Poppin. Whatever you got to do, but you'll find it kind of pops up there. Great. So Maggie, Haley, we're going to take a very quick break, and we're going to come back and talk more specifically about our show. So we're going to take a quick break now, but come right back, and we're going to talk more with Haley and Maggie about this wonderful murder mystery. Thanks.
Why come to Bergen? Our Bergen community spans far and wide. Throughout Bergen County, the state of New Jersey, and, in a very real way, the world. From alumni and local residents looking for ways to become part of our Bergen community, the college offers a variety of opportunities, such as Anna Maria Saccone Theater. Students also choose Bergen because it provides students with a well-rounded educational experience and affordable tuition. No matter where you want to go, Bergen will help you get there.
Once there was a boy who did the same thing again and again. One day, he was told he had autism. He got help and slowly learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Hello and welcome back to BergenStages Television. Today we're talking about a wonderful murder mystery about to happen over in our Saccone Theater called Murder on the Nile. We're talking with Maggie and Haley about this wonderful production. So before we left for the break, we were talking about the British accents and the rehearsal process, but I didn't ask you, do you guys like murder mystery? I know you did Clue, so obviously you like mysteries. Were you a mystery fan at all? You cannot be. That's okay, Maggie.
I'm not a huge fan of murder mysteries. Anything that's too gory or things like that, I'm not a huge fan of. But if it's something where it can capture my attention, then I'm in. I want to know who did it.
So
and
you
I
weren't a
wanna know
Columbo
how.
murder mystery fan or anything like that, or
Correct.
but watching this, and Agatha Christie's. If there's one you're going to love her kind of stuff because she does such great murder mysteries. And this one is, tell us about it. Maggie, I'm going to pick on you first. Tell us about where does this play, Murder on the Nile, take place?
So it takes place on the Nile. All the characters are in a boat going up the Nile towards Cairo, or towards Wadi Haifa.
The other way,
excuse
yeah,
me.
going down the
other
Nile.
way.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sorry.
You're not steering the boat, you're just on the boat.
See, so, and it also takes place around 1930s. I think
We're
that's
going
kind
to
of the
play
decade we're
37
going
just
for.
because it's pre-war and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a boat filled with a bunch of wealthy individuals taking a nice holiday with all their money and all their luggage.
And so they're all on this together, and you happen to be playing Kay.
Yes, I play Kay Moyston. I'm on this boat with my husband. It is our honeymoon, actually. So we're super excited to be there and everything, super in love, everything like that. He's actually paid for this, not me. So I'm usually a little bit more wealthy, things like that.
A lot of wealthy.
A lot of
A lot of
wealthy.
wealthy. Yeah.
If it was me personally, I wouldn't be going on this boat by myself. That's for sure. I would be much nicer boat.
Much less, or you would fly there. Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
definitely.
But you happen to be on this boat together. So I talked about the rivalry at the very beginning too, because you two have a huge rivalry. What the heck is going on between the two of these characters? You play Jackie, yep.
Yes.
And Jackie and Kay knew each other. They went to school together.
Yes.
And what happened, Jackie?
Well, Jackie and Kay used to be best friends, and Jackie used to be with Kay's husband, Simon, before they got married. And then Simon met Kay, dumped Jackie, went to Kay, and she's held that grudge ever since.
And you're to blame too, because you introduced them to each other.
I did introduce them, yes.
It was a position that you had, and
Yes.
you said, well, maybe this is something you can do.
Hey, maybe my friend can offer you a job. and then it cost
Sold
me
him
my
instead.
And so you met Simon.
Yes.
And all this, again, is exposition to the play.
Yes.
We're not giving anything away yet. It's just we'll find out very quickly the relationship between all these people there. So you are with Simon. How did you get Simon?
I went to go hire Simon to give him a job, and instead we fell madly in love. We decided to rush things rather quickly, I would say, to kind of ease her heartbreak a little bit. So yeah, now we're just on our honeymoon adventure. We are so excited to be there and everything. Just, yeah.
And yet, every hotel you go to, Jackie's
Who's there but Jackie?
Yes.
And why are you doing that, Jackie?
Jackie's such a stalker, man. So
She really is. I mean, really.
Jackie, like I said before, holds that grudge. And Jackie is still madly in love with Simon, even though Simon is now married to Kay. So in some twisted reality, Jackie decides, you know what? I'm going to follow them wherever they go, and it's going to upset them, and I'll just twist the knife in. Mind doing that.
Not literally.
Not literally.
But yeah, and it does. It's
Yeah.
just worked your nerves. You're
It's
just like,
freaked me out completely. It's completely got into every bone in my body. I just want to have a nice honeymoon with my husband. A little bit selfish, not caring about her. Just want to be with my husband, just enjoy my time, and she just will not let us do
live
that.
happily ever after would be just a lovely thing to have happen, but it doesn't happen. And yet on the boat we meet some other really interesting characters, so I just want to talk about a few of them. We have your uncle. You were saying, can you mention? But yes, absolutely.
Yes.
You run into your uncle, the
Yes.
Canon.
Penny
Anything you want to talk
Feather.
about? Evan Clancy plays the Canon.
Yes, it's great working with Evan, for sure. I think it's an amazing coincidence that he just happens to be on this boat with us. He gets to meet my husband and everybody else as well.
And he didn't make it to the wedding.
Oh no, he did not make it to our wedding.
Because you were so quick at doing this.
Yes, we got married right away.
And he happened to be in Jerusalem or somewhere
Yes.
in that area of the world while this was all happening so quickly. So seeing him is like, oh great, how serendipitous
it was
for you.
very exciting.
Yeah, good. And so you kind of talk to him about all the stuff that's been going on with Jackie. And
Yeah,
kind of
I let
in
him
all
know.
this,
I let him know
the
everything
stress.
that's going on.
Yeah,
Kind of vent to him, let it all out, being like, "Hey, this is freaking me out. What do I do?"
Cool. And I love all these characters. So good. Then we have Miss Folks and her niece Christina.
Christina.
Anything you want to talk about, Miss Folks?
I love them. What can I say about Miss Folks that hasn't already been
I know.
said?
She's such a great Agatha
Oh
Christie
my
type
goodness,
character. You know,
yes. She's just uppity, and no matter what crazy nonsense happens on the boat, she doesn't care. All she cares about is having her own good vacation.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, people are going crazy getting hurt. No, I don't care. I want to enjoy my vacay.
Yeah.
And poor Christina is dragged along by her aunt, sort of tending to her every
Totally.
whim.
And I think, and this was a conversation we had together, you guys weren't privy to that, but talking character stuff is that I don't think Christina's ever gone on a trip. And suddenly to be able to do this, she said, yes, I'll be the one that carries your bag. We always kind of say that to people going, oh, you're going to, I'll be your bag person. You know, and this literally is that person that's there to take care of everything. And so she's there just enjoying this trip. Then she runs into Smith.
Yes.
And Smith, anything about Smith you guys want to?
Smith's played by Jeffrey. A very hilarious character, I would say. A little bit more sly. But yeah.
Yeah. He's bold. He's
Yes.
He's no reserve on things that he says.
No filter.
No
Yeah,
filters
no
at all.
filter.
No filters at all. And he goes there. Good. And again, I love introducing each time. Then we have Dr. Besner come in.
Yes.
Jay's playing Dr. Besner, who's foreign. And he's, it's just, again, it's like a typical Agatha Christie. Like Mousetrap, they're all in an inn. They're all arriving at the end. And so you get each character as they arrive at the end. And same thing happens in this play. You get each character popping into, so you get Smith, you get Besner, then we get Kay and Simon popping in to the scene as well. So we get introduced very quickly to all these wonderful people. Aaron Ingersoll is designing this cool set. It's one set. We don't have to revolve it around. We don't have to get stage manager in there to revolve the set. So it's the actual salon on the boat where all the wealthy people hang out, play cards, drink all the things that you do as you're making your way along this cruise there. So it's kind of fun to watch Erin working with this. But Agatha Christie's so clear on some of her stuff in her script about sounds and stuff. I don't know if you guys have been reading all those little things about stuff's happening on the shores, that jackals are howling.
Yeah, the tom-toms drumming.
Yeah,
Very specific.
Very specific. It's kind of cool to just read her stuff as almost like literature, going, oh, this is really, and you could tell she writes novels because she's so clear in what she wants in those moments there, and you can almost get why she wants that rhythm to be happening, because something's about to happen. Blah, 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 blah. It's the heartbeat getting faster and faster along the way there. And then we have these bead sellers that come on, and of course, if you've ever been in that part of the world, they're just in your face trying to sell you stuff that you've got to try to push them out the door and get rid of them. Good. So, and then we have Marina Talley working on costumes, and you guys have been working rehearsal costumes. Yeah, is that helpful?
Personally, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The costumes, we get to wear nice long skirts so we can practice how we sit the right way, cross our legs the proper way, because it is 1937, not 2025. So we cannot sit
Not like this.
spread out. Yeah, we have to really learn. Even some posture stuff I've been trying to work on. I don't think in 1937 they'd be sitting like that.
No slumping.
Yeah, no slumping.
And you're very proper. You're
Yes.
very wealthy, and of course you would have. And you went to boarding school together, so obviously that was ingrained into you to how a woman would sit and have the posture. Yeah, cool. So yeah, and even the shoes make a difference.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Definitely.
Especially with heels. Ladies, am I right? You get used to wearing sneakers, comfy shoes, and then all of a sudden you put on the heels and you're stumbling like a giraffe. And it's like, oh, what do I do? So I have been loving practicing in the heels.
Good.
It really helps me time my movements so that come tech week, come show day, I'll still be in heels and all the movements hopefully
But now
will
it's
be
fluid
seamless.
now, yeah, because
Yes.
and I think it's important, and that's what I love about Marie. She loves giving rehearsal shoes and things right at the start, so you get in them and go, okay. It really changes your character too a little bit,
Yeah.
right? It just even the way of sitting and posture and all that, it makes you very aware of it if you're wearing a coat like this or shoes like that, and the length of the dress makes all the difference, and pulling it up just a little bit to sit and stand on. Yeah, it's just kind of fun to have those things, and then we'll start getting these hairdos happening and great period people. In 1937, we've got to, and they're very exquisite people, so we want to make it happen along the way there. Miru Kim is doing our lighting, and Stephen Schwartz is working on the sound for us as well. We got Dan Conrad doing props. It's a proppy show, especially you.
Yes.
You drink a lot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
What's your favorite drink on this?
Jackie loves a brandy.
A brandy.
A double brandy, to be specific.
Have you ever had a brandy?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't
So
know.
it's method acting.
I'm above
You've
the
got
age.
to figure out what it is. So good. So yeah. So all this it keeps coming together and adding the props, and then we start run-throughs. We're kind of at the point that you just kind of run through this show. Do you discover anything when the director steps out of the way and just lets you look at the arc of the characters at that point? You know what I mean by
In terms of a run-through?
Yeah,
or just,
yeah.
Honestly, a little bit, especially in terms of like pacing and those sorts of things. Those first run-throughs, everyone's just trying to spit the lines out,
Right.
which is great for memorization, but
Totally.
not great for character work. So I appreciate having those moments to try to slow down and remember, okay, I know what I'm gonna say. Now I need to put the oomph behind it of why I'm saying that.
All that character work that we did
Yes.
together, just
Yes.
kind of putting those, adding the layers on. And it's good to get off book early so that you can start doing that and putting the things together, because even a look or a gesture is so important in a show like this. And this, because it gives away so much. It's like, why did she look at him like that? The audience is putting these clues together, just kind of looking at those kind of things. So it's so exciting, guys. We're done talking.
No.
You guys, I know we could go on forever, but you guys are wonderful. So the show opens December 5th. In the Saccone Theater. It's Murder on the Nile, not Death on the Nile, but Murder on the Nile. There's no Hercule Poirot in this one. We have the canon figuring everything out there. So Saccone Theater, and you'll see our wonderful Maggie playing Jackie and Haley playing Kay Morstan in the show. So please get your tickets now, tickets.bergen.edu, and come see us at BergenStages' production of Murder on the Nile. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the theater.